Hello and welcome to the Onyx Path Twitch, where we are playing Accursed in Boston episode. Oh god, I think it's 7 now. I am bad at keeping track, but I am calling tonight's episode Mansion Madness for the moment. With that, we shall introduce our players. Starting to my right, Chaz.
Hi, I am Chaz, also known as Nokrem Plays on the interwebs. You can find me at Startplaying and Twitch. And I will be playing Nokrem, a house Bathorite hungry who just wants you to have beautiful skin and a nice calm aura from her spa.
Awesome. And counterclockwise or clockwise, we are going to go to Krow.
Hello, I'm Krow, also known as Corvus on Blue Sky. Corvus with a K. You can find me here, or you can find me, here on Thursdays, playing The World Below. We're going into the second half of season 2 of that. Anyways, you can find me here playing Miles, the sorcerer who doesn't actually know what he's doing here, but is vibing, and everyone says he's doing a great job. So that's all that matters.
And Charlotte.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. You can find me on Words and Witchcraft, the Discord, or you can look at my beautiful gay art on Instagram under the same handle, Words and Witchcraft. And I'm playing a cursed 8-hand spider named Charlotte. And all I want is vengeance and death and destruction upon the family house of heirs for being poop heads.
Poop heads. as is like the most dire term used. Those are fighting words.
From Charlotte, yeah.
For poop head. In any case. So, and I am the Awkward GM Corbin. He, him. You can find me on the Awkward GM Corbin on YouTube. And I'm doing Start Playing 2, where I'm running Curseborne stuff. And where last we left off with our wonderful group of players, they had met with Tamara, a faceless, who helped them track down a faceless art thief who stole just the picture frames of a painting from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum during the blood moon ritual that Charlotte had planned and that the rest of the group had assisted in. And from there, it was found out that the faceless were hired by Leo Powell, a heir who, since episode 1, our group has butted heads with. They've butted heads with him by killing creatures that were in one of his liminalities.
Accidentally?
Accidentally to like half of them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, forgot about that.
And then, of course, when he tried to have them killed by the 13th floor of a hotel building, and yes, that can happen in Curseborne, they managed to evade death. And then, more recently, stopped one of their people from stealing a picture frame to further humiliate them. But he had hired that person because, at the very least, they're in conflict at the moment. And Tamara, a faceless, helped get you in contact with the council. And the council said they can't really do anything about this, especially because you don't have any evidence, really, that he did anything wrong. At least not directly. You do have some circumstantial evidence of things like a note that says there are 2 flies who are coming your way, but whether or not it meant 2 accursed or 2 humans, like it's really up to interpretation at this point. And from there, we start. Where do we start, actually? Because it has been a little bit since you have talked to Gomez, the 8 Hands Council member who you met with, and said you need to go investigate Leo Powell and get this evidence. Where are you preparing this attack, this infiltration, as it were? Or, as some might call it, a heist?
So, if I may, I've snuck Nokrem and I have snuck Charlotte through the back of the company office, through the place where he works. You see him in a lab coat almost, a pair of goggles on. He takes the goggles down. Okay, come back here. It's a large facility. You see people working on certain things. You see like esoteric and eccentric symbols on the walls and stuff like that. Okay, so we work on magical stuff back here. We do a lot of magical research. It's awesome. However, guess what? I was able to book us something. I was able to book us the main office, and he goes to like these big double doors. He pushes on them, and like they lock, and he's just like, "Wait, no, I know how to." Then pulls on them, and then like they open up. Okay, I got it. Pulls open, and it's a big CEO office with like the old money, old CEOs on the walls, and he just sits around, pulls out a chair for Charlotte. Okay, you sit here.
Okay.
And then he pulls out like another special seat. Okay, so I got my grandma's permission for you to sit here, Nokrem. She would love for you to sit here.
Just runs there, just like looking around.
And you see a chair all the way at the end, and you see Miles is going to go sit at that, but then realize, wait, no, I don't have to sit there, and just runs all the way back to the front, pulls a whiteboard out, and then sits in the chair beside Nokrem. Okay, we can have this meeting. And then throws out a bunch of felt pens and other dry erase markers.
This is so cool.
We have this place for 3 hours. Pull the strings.
Awesome. I'm very impressed. This is amazing.
Yeah, and I only got yelled once.
I reach out my hand into the cart where like I was hiding behind in the curtains, and I pull out a box filled with like it's a charcuterie board, basically. You know, can't have those good thoughts on an empty stomach.
And I want to break out my custom non-blood face mask. I still don't know if Miles enjoys the blood face mask, but I have like lots of different types, and so I have my non-blood for after we do our meeting, we can like calm down and relax.
Oh, perfect. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, so what are we doing? This is my first heist plan?
Yes.
Infiltration?
So as a spider, I like to think of it more like we're spinning a web to trap them in. And we just have to, make sure they land in certain places and pull the rug from beneath them and trap them. Catch them in the act.
Nokrem's going to take down notes. Spin web.
That's some good notes.
Yeah.
I think we keep we have experienced them saying things to us. So maybe get some a recording stuff software, and just actually we could confront them and be like, hey, we went to the hotel and we found this note, and just ask clarifying questions and then see what they say.
He's just gonna lean over to knock him. Write that down. We got to get equipment.
And also, we know that the heir's boy, what's his name, Leo, he's a drunk. So I think we could use that to our advantage. And
We do know his favorite drink.
yeah, and get him to loosen up with alcohol, because he drinks a lot of alcohol. So we could probably use Wayland, our wonderful Crossroads bar bartender, to assist us in making those amazing drinks. And he already keeps us updated to if Leo goes to the bar. That's one way.
I mean, I'm not really great at infiltration, but I am good at making things that can probably help with, like, making the booze boozier.
Double booze?
And can you remind me, during our meeting with the council, did they have any issue with the heir's family having a tunnel structure connecting all the liminal spaces in the Boston area?
I think for one, it wasn't confirmed whether or not it connects all of them, but they did say that they were interested in it because it was kind of hypothetical.
Okay.
Technically, the heirs aren't part of under the council's auspice, but because you're part of the council, it's kind of like I would say sort of like a military compact. Like, if one person fucks you up, if one of the families is fucked by someone, all the other families will help out.
Right.
Yeah. So we don't have to prove that they're using the tunnel system, right? That's not of interest to them. Okay.
No.
Okay. Thanks.
Speaking of the tunnel system,
Yeah.
there's some sort of lizard, right? Like a basilisk or a thing. Does anyone here know how to befriend giant lizards? This is kind of just like an in general question. Like, maybe we get a new friend.
Ooh, I do like friends. We do like friends.
We do like friends.
I can speak with sentient creatures who are not normally capable of speak, but doesn't necessarily mean I can befriend them. I can try.
I mean, everybody wants to be your friend. Let's just have that as an option, just like in general. Like,
and if we find out they've been mistreating that lizard, boom, there's another.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's just find out what our friend has to say. I'm just gonna call this one a friend because, like, everyone's a friend if you try. Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Put that on the whiteboard and draw like a cute little lizard next to it.
So you'll see so far on the whiteboard, all I have is spin web, and you see Nokrem trying to make her best drawing of a web, and that's it. So then she'll start drawing a lizard.
Wait, and you see him just run over to one of the seats, sits down, and watch him switch over glasses. Taps on one of the mics, even though it's not even turned on or working. What if do we know any of their corporate options, like their 401k or their any corporate ties happening? And you watch him run back over again, sits back down on one of the chairs, and just nods his head.
maybe.
Yes, we do. They're buying real estate in Dedham.
We do know that.
He shouts that out. They're buying real estate, and you just watch him do the same bit all over again. Just summon another chair. We heard that, Miles. Move on. Miss Charlotte, was it?
Yes.
And how important is this real estate?
I'm trying to think. I believe it's the real estate is liminal spaces. So I believe they owned the hotel, they owned the mall, and both of those areas have liminal spaces. So if we can look into other purchases or like real estate that they have purchased, those are possible other liminal spaces.
Yeah.
You watch him duck down under the table, and when he pops back up on the other side of the table, you see him with like a bob wig, some sunglasses on, like this very big overcoat, and he's looking at his cell phone. Okay, right. Thank you, ladies. Also, do you know if he has any like contacts, any important connections that we could possibly ruin, things like that nature?
I would say we could probably get their invite list to the party they hosted last week.
Yeah.
Jonathan, write that down. And you just watch him disappear again. Cross the table one more time. You can tell he's out of breath.
Yeah.
Right, Ada, I'm already jotting that down. Miles, can you make sure that you have this all done by tomorrow? And for some reason, just magically appears beside the two of you. Yeah, no problem, guys. So I think we covered everything with the board.
I'm gonna just slide one more face mask. Like, that was impressive.
I'll put a little bit of cheese on some bread and slide that.
He's gonna take it without question. Still out of breath, but like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're compiling a lot of good information here. So far, so good.
Here's at this time.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you first.
Well, I was just thinking, who do we know who went to that party that we could maybe get the list off of? Like, is that something we can do now? And then we can take a look at the list and maybe we'll have more information.
I mean, the concern is, I assume anyone who went to that party is either loyal to him or at least like in his pocket. So we would have to, steal the list, kill the person. I don't think we'll be able to talk our way out of this one.
Okay. I was assuming it wasn't all loyal people, so.
Wait, question. Did we have the party the same night as that they had the party, or was ours after?
7 to 8.
Same night? Then,
Right.
yeah. I'm assuming it's like you had a choice, either come to the cool party or his boring party. So anyone who went to his boring party, they didn't go for fun. They went to like cozy up to him or something.
Yeah, it could have happened. Makes sense. Oh, did I lose? Nope, we're good.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Charlotte, you asked the question?
Yeah.
Oh no, they got Charlotte.
Oh no, they got Charlotte.
I said, oh, you froze? Did I freeze?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
for a second.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I said, didn't they invite your sister to their party?
Oh yeah, they did invite her to the party.
Yeah.
Actually. And then he has a flashback to the party. Then a flashback to like the earlier meeting and just like, she might hate me actually.
Yeah.
Does she hate you more than she hates him, though?
I don't know. They have a complicated relationship. I don't know if their relationship is like our relationship, or it's like they're enemies, or it's like enemies to lovers. I never really know how that works with them.
Okay, so that means there is rife for explosiveness. So if we were to tell a tale, a narrative, a story, even one that may not be true, it might be enough to spark some outrage long enough for us to get the information, and then tomorrow have to deal with another problem. But you know,
While that sounds like a great plan, at the same time, if it comes back that you did this and it involved her and possibly her reputation, she will set you on fire. That is something she has done before.
it's not the first time I've been set on fire. What do you think if someone to Spock here?
Oh, that is true.
I'll be honest. It is hard to kill me. It's not super easy, and I would be set on fire if it meant we could get retribution on Leo. So once again, it's an option. It's brainstorming. It's all brainstorming, you know?
Brainstorm. I mean, it could possibly work. That is one connection.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Okay.
so we've got question the lizard, get Leo drunk and ask clarifying questions, set them on fire, or no, spread a rumor and then get set on fire. Look into their estate purchasing. That's for more information. And then their guest list. That's another more information avenue. I feel like we should actually have a whiteboard writing this down.
There is one more option, but this is more like a nuclear option.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take out a card. So, vampy boyfriend kind of leaves us around whenever he has dirty work or there's someone messing with his people or territory that you could possibly use. Hand to the Nokrem. You didn't hear this from me, see this from me, and I never gave this to you.
Noted.
Also, he's kind of part of your family, I think. Yeah, no, definitely part of your family.
Do I know this person?
Well, so you're talking about Leo, right?
Mm-hmm. No, not Leo. My part of my trifecta.
Oh, yeah. You can roll a culture plus presence, I would say, maybe, to see if you know
Okay.
Miles' polycule partner.
Let's be quick.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it running?
Does not look like it.
Yeah. We've been having some issues, and hopefully they'll get squared away soon. I apologize
No
for
worries.
that.
I'll just do
it will be up temporarily for the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's back up now.
Quick. 7C3.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would say you know him. What is your polycule partner's name?
I think I said right. Let me go back and look at my notes. Miles is a good boyfriend. He's just he's just bad at remembering. It's been like a week.
I would say monogamists, but not monogamous. Miles.
This one is Ryan.
Ryan? Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan House Bat.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'll give Ryan a call if we need to, just to catch up, and for no other reason other than to catch up.
That's your thing. That's I'm not stepping over that line as much as possible.
Well, I'm sure I need to call my aunt and probably my mom sometime soon. Anyway, it's been a while.
Ooh, family.
Yeah.
Wait, are we all the outcasts of our family?
I think Charles like,
I'm not an outcast.
and
The
I'm like,
I was gonna say the eight hands, like everyone's outcasts, kind of. Like they're the young people are the rebels, but everyone's the young people, and it's only when the elders show up that everyone gets like, yeah, they're terrible pieces of shit.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah. I wouldn't call it an outcast. Like, yes, my elders want to eat me and consume me, but me and all the other eight hands, we just like stick to ourselves and do what we do. We're not really like cast out.
I don't think I'm an outcast. I just don't do anything any of the other House Bathorites do regarding money.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my own money that I make, and sometimes I try to rob my mom's credit card. Like she has so much. So not outcast so much as like family is kind of pissed off at me for shit that I actually did.
So I'm the outlaw? Oh. Oh.
But you're in.
Oh no, Charlotte froze again.
You are in. You are in.
with us. Oh no.
Oh, back.
I
Hey,
said,
Scott.
can you? I said, but you're in cast with us.
Yes.
He kind of tosses the bob wig. Yes, I am.
And I will clarify, when we're talking outcast, we're not talking about the lineage outcast, which is when you're
Right.
a angel or a demon.
Right.
Or a genie.
Or genius.
Or-
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or something else. There were a lot of them. I couldn't go over all. So the plan.
Yeah. Which avenue should we go? Should we divide and conquer? Should we choose one to try first, like the safest path first, and then go from safest to more dangerous?
I think we definitely need to do the plan with the highest chance to work first, because while we're planning, he's still actively trying to kill us.
Well,
Now
every
that
time he tries is more evidence against him.
there's also the fact that like, what counts as like pure evidence? Like we have evidence. It's just not good enough for them to like stick their neck out. And he's not going to do something like really dumb where he says, out loud, I'm going to kill you. And so like we need to be aware, especially because like Miles is now in cast with us. We need to like at least get the plan going. And it sounds like the best chance is recording him while we're there.
Yes. Also, I seem to recall one of you two having a gun of truth.
Oh yes.
I got it.
Tamara gave Miles a special gun.
Yeah,
So for-
fill it with blanks.
Tell me more about that gun, Miles.
Oh, well, that was kind of going to be like my other thing, was just like, oh, just in case. Like, what if he takes the gun from me? Oh, no. And now I tell you my master plan. Oh, no, sir. What is the master plan? And then he babbles on about the master plan.
Note to self: do not take
Thank God.
gun.
But that I'm pretty sure that I'm assuming that gun doesn't work in a storyteller What is the area where magic doesn't work? What's that called again?
A loophole.
Loophole. Does the gun work in a loophole, Miles? Because so far we've only actually met him in loopholes. He's cautious one.
Oh, I don't know.
Roll me an occult plus intellect.
Yeah. I got this.
You got this, Miles.
Occult intellect. You mean esoterica?
Esoterica, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm remembering old systems now.
Yeah. Same.
Let me put my sunglasses.
I want glasses. Where are my glasses? Here are my glasses.
Everyone's got cool glasses. Oh wait, I do too. I'd have to walk away though.
Two successes. So while I explain this, Charlotte could go grab glasses. But so with loopholes, accursed relics and items would not be able to be used.
That plan may not work because it is a loophole. This is not within the loophole rules. So
I mean, it's not that it won't necessarily work. It just means we need to adapt the plan to make sure we can meet him outside of a loophole, which will not be easy, but certainly is possible.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
we are a real heist team.
So cool.
Yes.
Okay. But what's the plan if we get caught in a loophole with him? Because I feel like we need a contingency plan just in case.
Punch and run away? Or wait, didn't you say you told me to write something down like an hour ago and I didn't? Get a recording device? Because
Yeah.
technology works.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Could probably steal a few things from the AV room.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get those sunglasses that act as recording devices.
If we're all wearing glasses, he won't know which one to he won't see anything wrong with that.
That is correct. This is a good plan.
I feel like we've walked into a sunglasses commercial now.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
who's writing down this plan?
Okay. I will. Unless someone else wants to. Get some paper. I'm going to write it on the back of this paper. Okay, so first, the plan is which one do we want to go to first? Do we want to gather information first or go straight to getting into trouble?
Fun getting into trouble.
Because for info, we've got guest list, lizard, and real estate.
Right.
And then for action, we have drinks for Leo. We have gun.
Mistakenly lose gun as Leo picks it up.
Gun for Leo. Did you already explain what does the gun actually do? If you're carrying it, you have to tell it the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although it didn't feel like it affected me much.
Well, because
I
you
know-
were very truthful.
Just tell the truth, Asher.
That's fair.
Okay, drinks for Leo, gun for Leo. Did we have another action?
I think that was our like only action is like really like going to him, and the
Yeah.
drinks and the guns helped like facilitate
Okay.
that.
All right. Well,
speaking.
I'm drawing a wizard now. So now that we have that, what do you guys feel? Information first or action? How do you guys feel?
Channeling our faceless mentor. I think our faceless mentor would say to go get information first and don't die.
Okay.
Something responsibility, something don't start a war, something don't set anything on fire. I think it's-
And I'm going to add to our planning board, let's see, equipment, and we're going to need a camera, recording equipment.
And you
Is there
did say
any other-
GoPro or something.
Yeah. Equipment. Okay, here's my whiteboard so far.
Ooh, I like that lizard.
Ooh, the equipment part is easy.
Yeah. Let's get equipment first.
We can just go down the hall and grab that.
Hmm.
Okay, great. Check. I love checking things off.
So long as it's not anything too crazy, you can get most things.
Cool. You know, I'm also going to add to our whiteboard, what's allies. We've got Wayland, our bartender.
We're on control.
Amarilla Gomez, the head of the 8 Hands and council member.
Yeah. Like the whole council really is, on our side, but we'll have Amarilla. We've got Tamara. She's got the law firm.
Lucian.
Oh yeah, homeboy Lucian. I haven't woken him up at 3 a.m. for a while. We gotta do that tonight.
No, they got Charlotte again.
The guy who's going to get you to investigate another liminality and get killed doing it.
Mm-hmm. Let me think. And then how about evidence? What evidence do we have?
What?
What evidence do we need?
That's the big question. What would have them be like? Yes.
Like a recorded statement is probably enough. But is there anything else that would work?
You also have a finance book, right? I mean, that's usually like, this is how I do my dealings. This is who I'm paying off. This is who is screwing me over. Oh no, I paid the faceless this amount of money to do this.
That's right. They did pay the faceless to do that. And why couldn't the faceless point directly to the family? Do you remember why?
The faceless that went was like an outcast, not like an outcast, but they had like disowned that one, and so it's like that has nothing to do with like us.
Yeah.
Right, because he wasn't connected to the family.
And he wasn't hired to kill you specifically. He was
Right.
hired just to sort of
Like,
mess with you.
defamation of character.
Which isn't enough proof that we're trying to be murdered.
Okay, so in the evidence, it must be that they're trying to murder us. It can't just be defamation of character.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Okay. All right, so it's specific. Okay. All right, it now looks like this. It's not much extra. And I spell ally. No, I spell ally right. Okay. So now that we have our equipment, let's think. Our next thing should probably be gathering info, like you said, Miles. What do we want to start with? Guest list, lizard, or real estate?
Real estate might be the easiest one.
Okay.
Usually guest lists are like guarded secrets.
Okay.
And they're also reused by a lot of people. At least that's what I keep getting told from family meetings. Actually, that might be harder than talking to Lizard, to be honest.
The lizard should be fairly easy. Like, we wait until night, we know how to get there.
Yeah.
And then it's more like befriending the lizard that's going to be the difficulty, but like talking will be pretty easy.
Want to do lizard first?
I mean, I want to do lizard first, more so for selfishness. The downside is we probably won't get anything, like, unless like the lizard's actually being mistreated, which we have no evidence of. It might just be us hanging out with a cool lizard, which I'm also down for, but it's not necessarily helpful.
The lizard might have information on them. Like,
if the lizard is guarding, yeah, that is true.
How many liminal space? Like, he has all this information about their whole operation, which might be helpful to our case.
That is true.
If he's fully sentient, that is.
Yes.
What?
It'd just be like a lizard with lizard brain, very little information.
Correct.
Okay.
Thank you for the raid, Cow says boom.
Yeah, thanks. So then how about we spend whatever rest of the day like looking for the real estate. And then once we can't do, because we can't go to the lizard until nighttime anyway. That's the only way that we know of to get there.
Yeah.
So then once it's nighttime, we'll take a field trip.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, wait, hold on for a second. And you hear some like a beeping go off somewhere. And he's just, wait, no, I know how to do it.
Planning back on.
Puts his phone down, extends, make sure the time is extended. Okay. I set it only for 20 minutes instead of the 2 hours. We got time now. We got time.
All right, real estate.
Okay.
Should we, okay, can Charlotte roll and use one of her resources? Let's see. Feedback, my online hacker.
Yes.
Okay.
So they'll apply an enhancement to your die roll. I would say something like technology or enigmas plus intellect.
Okay.
And their enhancement is equal to the number of dots you have in that contact.
Okay. Oops, I did enhancement 3 instead of enhancement 2, but I think it's still 3 for hits.
Yeah, it's three hits. So, you're trying to get what information from your hacker about this?
I'm trying to get all of the real estate. So we know that they purchased the mall, which it has that liminal space in it. We know they purchased that hotel.
And they have purchased an amusement park grounds out into the boonies, as it were.
Yep.
But also, you will have in there that there is a mansion on site, the one that pops out to you immediately as the one of the main purchases that they did prior to everything else.
Okay, first, like one of their first purchases. Is
Yeah.
this where the party was hosted?
This was not. The party was actually hosted at the hotel with the 13th floor.
Oh, okay.
Would I, as a hungry, know where where his mom's home is?
In the running.
And more importantly, is this where his mom lives, or is this just a random mansion that likely has another liminality?
This is where he lives.
Okay.
That's his home.
I say we knock on the door, pretend we were bringing pizza.
When did they
Pizza.
purchase it? When did they purchase it?
Ooh.
It was about 20 years ago.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not as old as I thought.
You know, the market goes up and down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it?
That's what jumps out. There might be other stuff held by other satellite companies, as it were, but this is of the ones that were attached to this account.
Okay.
Right.
Actually, it probably would be better to say that the building, the mansion, is probably their home address on the sheet, as opposed to purchased itself.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Just to give a slight retcon, because I feel like that might be more conducive to what you're looking for.
And then Miles, you were talking about 401k?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So usually there's assets, there's different places where monies are usually put. It's not usually like you have $5 million in this one bank account. It's usually like you bought 20 different houses, 5 yachts, your grandmother's jewelry, things like that is usually where the assets and stuff are put.
Okay.
Money's just front facing, everything else is on the back end. So usually his important stuff would be hidden somewhere within that stuff, like businesses and things like that.
Oh, do they have any money into businesses? Can we see that?
Yes, I will say that is another enigmas plus intellect roll or cunning, with a difficulty of 3.
Okay.
I would like to assist.
Oh, please do, because that was difficulty. That's DF3.
Yeah.
Enhancement 2. I fail. But I gain a point of momentum.
You do. And that's 3 hits. So you're trying to discover which part? What was the question?
If he has any assets in businesses.
Yeah, there are a few breweries, antique stores, things of that nature. Additionally, some philanthropy towards homeless shelters and stuff like that. It's aside from real estate, he does have business in health insurance.
And he just kind of like grabs Charlotte and Nokrem. We got to hit these 2 things. If that's the right you want to take, the 2 things you want to hit is the health insurance thing, because it's kind of an evil corporation, blah blah blah. But also, it's kind of where like part of his food supply might actually be at, because that both are places where he can pick off people potentially.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I can totally see him preying on the homeless and people in need of health insurance.
But to him, it would be assets. And if those were to go, the family might flounder around a bit. And he might be a little bit more panicked to make things happen.
I mean, he already is panicking. We got rid of humans with faces.
And we
Right.
Yeah.
no 3, right? Because like we killed the like main thing in the hotel,
Yeah.
and we killed a lot. Okay, we didn't kill a lot of things in the park. Yeah, that one's still kind of up and running.
Yeah.
We just escaped that one.
But we didn't destroy the liminal space at the hotel, did we?
Hotel, we didn't. No, we just killed the main whatever center of it is.
Yeah, like the monster.
Yeah.
Okay. They rely on the supernatural to do their dirty work in collecting bodies. Just an observation.
Something. He's kind of pushing everything up on the board and trying to connect the dots. And he's trying to connect the dots between gathering the supernatural to like have its own food supply in liminal spaces and the assets that he currently owns. And he's trying to see what the core of all of this is that they could possibly hit.
Mm-hmm.
He's data processing is what he's trying to do. What type of role would that be?
So I would say either an Enigma's cunning roll or Enigma's intellect roll.
Okay, I can do it.
You're just trying to process all this?
Yeah, trying to process. It's more trying to get to the heart of all of this and where to hit effectively.
Okay. Let's see where you're going. Saying you're going, Miles was going full Pepe Silva there. Okay, so where to go effectively to get what you need as far as evidence is going to probably be at the mansion. As for the other one, it's like the homeless shelter and the medical stuff, medical insurance stuff. Yeah, that would screw him over. It kind of have been screwing him over already for the most part. It just gives him more reasons to hate you. You can ask me one additional question as per the rules of the investigation system.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna roll. One more question. Defer to the party. What other questions do we have?
Look at the list.
Charlotte, you're muted.
Oh, she's not saying things. She's just like attaching red
Red strings.
Perfect.
She circled the mansion, so we've got real estate, we've got the information. The best one's the mansion, but I don't know. Is this backwards to you?
No.
No, I can read it.
You did a good job writing backwards, Charlotte, so that it looks rightwards.
It's perfect. Okay, because the mansion should be the main thing we hit. What anomaly is the mansion?
Ooh, that's good. Does this work in it?
The mansion is not an anomaly. It is not a liminality at all.
Oh.
Just a really high-priced house.
Awesome.
Yeah.
which makes it fancy.
Then the gun should work in it and the recording stuff.
So we just got to center all of our efforts in sabotaging whatever's happening with the mansion and using that as our place of getting the evidence and perfect place for a showdown between three powerful people with three powerful minds. Oh, it'd be epic. It'd be like one of those movies that I recently watched where you confront the bad guy at like the evil mansion and you just go, "Stop, bad guy, you won't proceed," and stuff. I don't know. I don't usually watch too far ahead because
Oh, I've seen that one. Luigi's Haunted Mansion.
That was a great movie.
Although a few of my family members are scared of the name Luigi for some reason. Don't know why. Anyways.
Going back to Leo Pell, one of the people who owns a medical insurance company, how are you all proceeding?
All right. So next thing, I think we killed it in the real estate. And I'm assuming tonight we're gonna go see the lizard. How close are we to tonight? Is that our next action?
Actually, yeah. What time is it?
Time the sun to go down.
It can be whatever time you want. You've been
It's
in this meeting room for quite a while, and everyone's wearing sunglasses for some reason.
Not anymore. It's lizard time.
Then yeah, if it's already nighttime, I'm gonna let y'all two go do the lizard. I need to take care of something. And I'll swing by the park after I do that.
Okay. I'm gonna get some I'm gonna stop by an what are they called? A pet supply store and buy
Get some lizard feed.
a crap ton of lizard food. I'm adding it to our equipment. Lizard food. And let's see. It's probably like a bunch of mealworms and crickets. I'm trying to think what lizards like.
Mice.
Okay.
I have a friend who has a lizard that ate mice.
Okay. I get them all.
It's like
You buy out the pet store of mice.
Give me all your mice.
I meant I get all of the above, all the options.
Okay.
I don't buy out the store. I'm not rich.
Okay. He's just bringing out the card. All right. So this is my pay for the last 3 weeks. I'll just.
No. I can afford those. It's
Oh.
I'm just saying. It's I'm gonna buy $100 worth of pet stuff.
Oh, okay.
I can afford them.
Wait. Okay. So you think that giant lizard the size of possibly 3 people would be okay with just this amount of pet feed?
You're right. If it's a giant lizard, what's the giant equivalent to a mouse? She turns to the cashier. Do you have any ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size, I don't think they exist.
Yeah.
I don't think they exist.
That makes sense.
Dang it. All right, well, I'll throw in 20 more mice.
20 more mice.
Maybe my ration of mice. Maybe mice is a delicacy rather than the rats that's usually in the sewers.
Yeah.
Just go on Fiverr and look for someone who's into vor.
There you go.
Sorry.
Huh. All right.
Oh, that went over your head. Vor, carnivore. Vor being someone who wants to be eaten.
Oh, okay.
I watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy a long time ago, and there's a character called the Dish of the Day, which is a cow they bred to want to be eaten and to even be able to ask. And it's played by Peter Davidson, I found out, the guy who plays the Fifth Doctor in Doctor Who. He says, he's like, don't. I highly recommend having part of my rump. I've been working out extremely well for you to have steaks made from it, or something like that.
Huh. So, mice feed. Anything else lizard like? Is Simmons a lizard? Or
Yeah.
reptilian?
I got all these crickets too.
Crickets?
And my car is only so big, so like we're just gonna fit it all in the trunk and hope that it works out.
Yeah. And also, spiders might like it, if anything.
Definitely. Spiders like crickets.
Meanwhile, you see Miles in like Crocodile Dundee like gear. Has the hat on, has the net just in case. I think I'm ready.
I think you are too. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins.
I call a shotgun.
That's the only other seat, my friend.
Yeah. Didn't want to sit in the back with the mice. He just collapsed
Fair.
that.
Who's driving?
Me.
Where are we headed? Are we heading to the mansion?
No, we're headed to the amusement park. We're going to go in the Hall of Mirrors to the back liminal space. The last
Okay.
time we got.
Okay. Roll me an Esoterica plus Intellect.
Okay.
Thunder, strike, lightning strike, thunder in the background, as it is a dark and stormy night in the area near Boston.
3 hits and then a cursed die hit.
Wicked
three
success.
hits and then first hit.
That is a wicked success. You managed to drive right up onto the highway. You are headed straight for this interstitial zone, this liminality that appears every so often, and you can see it off in the distance, the carousel wheel turning, or the Ferris wheel turning in the distance as you park in the parking lot right out front of the doors. Gates, rather.
Thanks. Wait, it's on and turning?
Yep.
It's the clown all over again.
I thought we set them all on fire.
We ran away.
Oh,
I
Wait.
probably should have came with y'all. I didn't make it through.
which ones lived? All of them?
Wacky Wanda was the one that lived.
Okay, just the Wacky Wanda. Because I thought that Rodeo Randy caught fire and we exploded their car.
You did,
Yep.
but Wacky Wanda was fearful of you because you had done the terrifying aura.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay.
Oh yeah. We struck them. I struck them with lightning blast and then the fire blast. And right.
Okay, so we just have one person to deal with.
Yeah,
Well,
it's really fine.
I think we got this.
Just setting the totes up together with like all the material and gear and just lifting up. Yeah, it's probably fine. It's just waddling his way up to the gate.
Yeah.
No one is present at the front gate, so you can sort of just climb over the turnstile, as it were, if you need,
Okay.
and get to the Hall of Mirrors, which is nearby.
Okay. Miles, I'm gonna hold your hand just so we get there together.
He doesn't say anything. Okay, lady.
All right.
Puts a hand out, still holding on to other stuff.
I lead us to the liminal space mirror and walk us through it.
Okay, can you roll me an Esoterica plus Intellect on that? With a complication, it is a difficulty of 1, but with a complication of 2 that Wacky Wanda is following you.
Okay. Can I argue for cunning instead of intellect?
You may.
Sweet. Six. Okay, success.
Okay, so you beat the difficulty of 1 to find it. Wacky Wanda is following you unless you want to spend momentum.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got momentum in the last scene, so I'll use it if everyone's okay with that.
Thumbs up.
Okay, so that 2 momentum gets spent, putting us at 2 momentum. Because we were at 4 before. I forgot to track it. Apologies.
Okay.
You see Wacky Wanda outside the Hall of Mirrors, but she takes a right and decides to wander off. As you get up to the mirror into the Nexus. Who goes first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Charlotte pulling along, Miles goes through the mirror, and you find yourselves in the Mirror Universe corridor.
I turn on recording just in case.
How long of a recording does it have?
I think it I don't know how recording stuff works, but can I say it records every hour and then re-records over it again and again until something does happen, and then you send that and then you save it the last hour.
Sure.
Yeah.
Actually, okay. I looked up a $50 digital voice recorder with 160 gigabytes. It can hold up to 110 hours.
Dear God.
All right.
So do you want that repeats, or do you want the do you want it to just record 100, up to how many days is that? That's 4 days of recording.
I mean, I'll turn it on and then at the end of the scene, if nothing happened, I'll just delete it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So getting into the tunnel, you see the various pipe systems set up. You come out of a pipe that's another, I'd say 10 yards away from another pipe down through a corridor, as well as there's some cross sections, and it's a little bit of a maze down in here.
Yeah.
Is Nokrem following?
No, Nokrem left at the meeting. She needs to go see her Blackheart archaeologist friend.
Okay. Shall we cut over to the Blackheart archaeologist, a friend?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember who they are. Apologies.
Oh no, same. We gave her a name and I completely forgot. I also haven't like reached out to her since session 1, like literally
Okay.
session 1. So
Okay. Blackheart archaeologist friend. Oh man, I feel so bad because I gave her a name that was kind of like Colin Robinson-esque.
love Colin Robinson.
Man, I feel bad. I feel really bad now. Sorry. I will find the notes at some point. In any case, you are trying to get in contact with her.
Yes, like ideally I'd like to go in person because what I want to do is I want to bring my Slayer's armament, which has the deadly, brutal tags, and a +2 enhancement, which I did not know.
Mhm.
But it also is like does extra damage to sorcerers, and even though mechanically, as long as I don't attack Miles, we're fine. I'd rather not have an item that like does that. So I'd either like to change that, which would be a mechanical benefit, or just like suppress that sorcerer thing, so I could bring out my scythe and not feel like I hope I don't miss and like nick Miles and then he just dies.
Gotcha.
Just suppress that sorcerer slayer.
So your archaeologist friend, she's there. She's at her apartment. She's like, what's going on? Ah, here it is. Mary Michelson. Yes, Mary Michelson is here at her apartment. You're going right to her apartment or her office?
If I know where she like her like usual routine, I'll kind of go there. And if I go to like her apartment and she's not there, then I'll call and be like, "Hey, where are you? We haven't hung out in a while." Kind of acting like I'm not like just trying to track her down.
Okay, she is at her archaeologist's office, and she is just like, she's like, what can I do for you, Nokrem?
I'll take out the scythe and like put it on her desk, trying to knock down as little of her things as possible, but considering it's a big ass site, like something's gonna fall off.
Oh yeah, you're like, her computer monitor is like teetering on the edge, and she picks it up and she's like, God damn it, did you know you could have just said like move things.
We don't have a lot of time, Mary. I want to ask you a favor. Do you know anything about Slayer's armaments? Do you know how to alter, maybe suppress some of their abilities?
I mean, you're dealing with stuff that outcasts use. I mean, like, what exactly do you want from it? Like,
So it's pretty good at slaying sorcerers.
yeah.
But I have a new friend now, and I'd rather him not feel like he's about to die every time I use it, considering I may or may not be using it soon.
Okay, you need it to be recalibrated.
Yes! I don't know if you can do that, or if you could tell me how to do that, or how easy it is, but I figured I'd ask. Plus, I didn't call you last night at 3 a.m., so, see?
I appreciate that. Let me
Thank
just
you.
check here. Oh, I see. You have the W ups. You have the M upside down. It should be W for Wumbo.
Right. Okay.
No. That's not how easy this would be.
I thought it might be.
No. What do you want it to be retargeted towards?
I mean, ideally, hungry. And I tend to piss off lots of hungry. If that makes you uncomfortable for obvious reasons, if we can just suppress the whole we want to kill sorcerer things. Like, even if it's weaker than it once was, just, I don't want my friend to feel like they're dying.
Okay.
And it also kind of tells me to kill sorcerers every once in a while. So I also like to not feel the inclination to kill my friend.
Okay. That's fair, though. Would you want you to kill your own people? Like, that seems counterintuitive here.
Do I want to kill my own people? There's a lot of hungry who are not my people. Let's just be frank with that. There's a lot of hungry who are not my people. You are my people. But
yeah, but if you're like near your sire or your mother or father or whatever, it's going to say kill them.
I mean, if I take this thing out when my mom's in the house, like, we're already to that point where we're like fighting. But like I say, it's the most important thing is just to getting rid of the Slayer. If it has to pick something, I'd be hungry. But if we can just suppress it, I'd be happy with that as well. I mean, I'm pretty good with a scythe. You want to see? I'll pick up my scythe and begin to like swing it around until I realize I'm in what I assume is a tiny office for a social scientist.
Okay, let's dial it back. Don't knock anything over with that. How about outsiders? Everyone hates outsiders.
I do have a outsider friend.
Who?
I don't know. I call him every night at 3 a.m. though.
Is that this guy who took you to that luminality or whatever?
Yeah, he's actually pretty cool. You know, he's a little.
He's an outcast. He's not an outsider. They're different, technically.
Okay, you know what, Mary? I trust you. Whatever you think is best.
Okay, I'll see if some of my Nephilim or I don't know, munificent friends can help me with this.
Okay.
It's gonna cost you.
How much?
I mean, we're working with esoterica here that people haven't really manipulated in eons. I mean,
like,
some people.
Like what, $50?
You owe me a favor.
I like Mary, right? Like, Mary's my homie.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, done. I don't mind that.
Done. Okay, good. I'll need some stuff from the Museum of Fine Arts later this week. I'll talk to you then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll ask a friend.
You get the friendship discount. How about that?
That's why I like you, Mary. I'm definitely going to call you tonight at 3 a.m.
And I'm definitely going to turn off my phone.
Honestly, that's smart. I don't know why you haven't already done that.
Because I like you. Now, Nokrem, let me have the site. I'll get in touch.
Okay. And I'll leave the site there, and then I'll head to the park and then start calling. And if I don't get through, I'm assuming they're still in the liminality.
You leave Mary Michelson's office. Cut to Charlotte and Miles in the pipes. How are you getting this creature's attention?
A lizard. I guess I have, let's see, the ability to speak with animals, so I will talk in lizard speak. Bestial voice. I hold a curse die. Let's see how many I have. Yep, I have 2. So I hold one, and then I manifest my animalistic voice to gain +1 enhancement that stacks to influence actions, to inspire, frighten, or pressure others. Additionally, I can use this voice to speak with sentient creatures who are not normally capable of speech. So I'm going to say in my nicest lizard voice, hello. Hello, lizard.
Hello! La. Sorry, that's a Seinfeld voice. Can you roll me a presence plus persuasion with a +1 enhancement?
Mm-hmm.
You got this, Charlotte.
Oh no, I don't. That's one die.
I believe this is the one die that could.
Okay.
This is the one die that will pierce the heavens. It tells me to defeat this roll.
No, I don't.
So close. It tried so hard.
Lizard.
Charlotte,
Yeah.
is this supposed to be the call?
I don't know. I've never spoken to a lizard before.
Oh,
Would you like to have it be a disastrous failure for for 2 momentum?
Oh
Ooh.
no.
No.
Nice try, but no.
What about 3?
We got him haggling. Hold up. Listen.
Okay, well, if you're open to haggling, I'll do it for 4.
I said 2. 3.
And I'm open to haggling, so I will say 4.
People, we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna put a little.
I mean,
4. Where can I vote on this?
can I vote on the poll?
Should Corbin give Char or give the group 3 or 4 momentum for the disaster?
4.
And I will allow people to spend chips for additional voting, and I'm going to set it for 10 minutes, because that is about as much time as we're going to do for a bio break at the moment. This is a checkpoint to like and subscribe to the channel, because, hey, you're awesome, you've gotten to this far in the video, and I really like the cut of your jib. For 3 momentum over 4 momentum for the disaster, so... Will you take 3 momentum for the disastrous result, Charlotte, or no? You can still say no.
Oh. Team, what do you think?
I mean, as someone who's a DM, I always go for the disastrous roll. Like, that's just...
same.
So, I wouldn't trust me.
All right, I'll do it. I'm scared. I just don't want to be enemies with a lizard, okay?
You can still befriend the lizard. You're so cool.
We'll
There,
figure it out.
there is a wet feeling as it hits the top of your head and drips down the back of your neck, Charlotte. As you look up, and there is a giant creature with yellow eyes staring down at you, saliva dripping from the fangs and long tongue and teeth, spines down the ridge of its back as it is clinging to the surface of the ceiling. And roll for initiative.
Oh, I don't think you said the right word, Charlotte.
I will. You just wait.
Who said here to take the disastrous result? You should not have taken the disaster. No.
Well, I would take the disaster result because guess what? We found the lizard. 1 step down.
For initiative, it is the higher of cunning plus athletics or dexterity plus empathy.
One hit.
Three hits.
And its dice pool is Okay. Apologies for taking so long in that. I did not expect its stats to be out, and I should have done it when we were off camera for a second. Oh, I got 1 hit, so 3 hits. That was Miles.
Yep.
There is a lizard creature bearing down upon you and Charlotte at the moment.
Okay. I can see where this is going. I am going to cast. No, wait. Well, technically, I can still do it. I am going to cast Formless Barricade. Gonna throw that around myself and Charlotte. And I'm just gonna be like, okay, wait. My friend here, she's just learning reptilian. This is her first time making sure the barrier is going up. She probably said something culturally inappropriate, and I do apologize for that. Can you come down and just let's have a conversation?
Who do you pass the initiative to?
I'm gonna pass it over to the lizard only because I know if I don't, it's gonna hit us twice.
Okay. How does your formless barricade look when you put it up?
Because it has the additive effect of it being ethereal, psychic, and also elemental, it's going to be electrified. So it just looks like it looks like a cube almost, but like electricity flowing through it.
Okay. It is going to jump down and try and bite at the head of Charlotte. Charlotte, roll me stamina. And that gets added to your defense.
One hit, and my defense is...
Your defense is 1.
Okay, so 2.
So 2. Okay.
And let me roll something and see if I can get it for this.
What are you rolling?
For the barrier itself, since she's being attacked.
Did you see what the barrier says?
Yes.
Can you read out the rule for everyone to hear? I think the first line says it pretty clearly.
For incorporeal, however... Never mind. I've got something else for universal wall. Never mind. That's fine.
You prevent anything incorporeal from entering your area without permission for the rest of the scene. This creature, sadly, is very corporeal.
Yes. But wait. But with the additional thing, it does still get hit with the electrical tag, that elemental tags for coming through.
I'll double check the elemental tag, but I don't know if it actually applies an additional thing. If I were in a good mood, I would have let you know this ahead of time. Or if I was paying attention more so, I would have let you know.
No,
that.
that is perfectly fine. I'm just trying to make sure she doesn't lose her head.
So elemental, a corresponding elemental resistance armor tag is required to work against spells that deal damage. So it isn't damaging it, so it's not going to. Anyway, so Charlotte got 2. It got 4. It got 6 on the roll. It is going to grapple Charlotte with its spiked tail. It's going to lift you up. And it says, "Seems like someone has entered the lizards." And pass the turn to Charlotte.
Hi, friend. Yeah.
Blink, 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 blink.
I'm heavily channeling Nokrem. Charlotte is going to... Okay, wait. I need to work to my advantage. I am cunning and dexterous. I'm going to pretend hug him and at the same time slip out of his grasp.
Okay, roll me a defense plus athletics.
Oh, dang.
You got this.
Sorry, not defense plus athletics, stamina plus athletics. Or dexterity.
Can it be? Okay. Okay. It's not bad. 2 hits.
2 hits. You manage to wiggle out of its grasp. I will say that with the barbs, you are going to take 2 injuries. 1 injury from being grappled before, and another from slipping out of the grapple.
Okay. And but he thinks I hugged him back.
Yes. He's like,
Yeah. Hi,
He-
friend.
his eyes are just blinking. He's like, blink, 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 blink. What the fuck is going on?
My name is Charlotte, and this here is Miles, and I apologize profusely if what I said in Lizard was offensive. I meant no offense.
I have no idea. I do not speak lizard.
Oh,
Oh.
wait, what is he speaking?
He's speaking English.
Oh, what?
Well, in that case, you can talk to him too. That's great. Great. Well, we bring gifts. Miles. I say, what would you like to start with? We have mice, we have crickets, we have mealworms.
Says, lovely appetizers, but for the main course, I'd like. And it sniffs the air. Spider and virgin.
Spider what?
What?
It looks to Miles and it says a virgin.
Gonna go around like.
I'm sorry, is it my mistake?
I mean, yes, but like, do I give off that energy?
I apologize for assuming.
Wait, that's this whole time. Wait, is it the outfit? It's the outfit, isn't it?
I'm sorry,
Now,
you just
Miles,
look like a nerd.
it's your turn now to be a little offended.
I won't be embarrassed in 2 seconds after I eat both of you. That's
Okay, well, let's start with the appetizers.
See what happened.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll start feeding him apps. How long, we want to be your friend. So give us the amount of time for you to eat these apps to let us convince you.
Roll a presence plus persuasion, and it'll be a difficulty of 2.
Okay.
With
I'm
a
wrong.
complication of... No, I won't give you a complication. It is definitely thrown off by this.
I'm not the right person to be doing this. That's only 1 dice for me. Miles, can you aid me in any way?
Oh, let's see. Question. Is there like any esoteric or parlay rules like, hey, you have to give us this opportunity, or like any laws, any like mystical laws that like it's like, hey, before you try to eat us, there's some rules you have to follow first. Anything like that?
Roll me intellect plus esoterica.
Cool.
I would say a difficulty of 4.
Difficulty, what again?
4.
4? Okay.
This thing's like...
We can do this.
Damn.
Was that a good damn or a bad damn?
It's good damn.
It was a good damn.
Okay.
God damn.
Miles knows his supernatural occult laws, the rules of the land.
As far as the accursed rules go for this, you know that you are in the lizard's domain, as it were, or the basilisk's domain, and it has made a deal with the heirs, but you are basically doing a counter negotiation.
Mm.
And while counter negotiations go on, it should adhere to them if it's a... I was going to say a god-fearing creature. There's no god in this lizard's domain. There is only lizard.
There is only lizard.
But if it's not... it doesn't want to be cursed. So, like, having situations when you're dealing with the curse, you could end up at the bad end of a curse in, like, not hearing them out. So it's this sort of, like, yeah, maybe it's in good faith to... Like, a gift has been presented. You don't want to disregard it and wind up with some bad luck for the next week or so.
He's gonna mention that out loud. Excuse me. Actually, I don't know. Name and pronouns. I don't want to just keep. I'm just calling you.
My name is Belial.
Ooh, that's a good name.
Mm-hmm.
And I am... Pronouns. Okay. They, them.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay. See, we're getting somewhere. So, listen. So technically, we are in like a parlay sort of situation, and you are dealing with people of technically of the supernatural and the cursed sort of dealing. So, unless you want this to turn into like an international situation, we would like to be heard out, especially since you have a deal with the heirs, and then we want to do a counter deal, so it would be counterintuitive. And then also, you might end up cursed in your domain, which would be horrific for you to deal with.
I'm in the background, miming everything.
It picks up a bag with its claws on the tips of its pointer finger and thumb. It picks up a bag of mealworms, slices it open, and it says, I will hear you. I will hear your parlay.
All right.
And it starts like throwing in like handfuls of mealworms, but like the equivalent of a human handful, and it's like tiny fingers.
Okay.
Charlotte, you got this.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm a spider. I would like to use my cunning intellect to convince this guy. I guess. Hold on, let me look at my whiteboard. He pulls out their whiteboard. She's like, okay, information. No, information from this lizard. Give him the gun. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. First of all, what are you getting so we know what to offer you that would be more beneficial to you?
Every so often, about once a week, I receive a dead body without a heart tossed into my domain that I may feast upon in good time.
Okay. One dead body a week.
Mm-hmm. That is one dead body a week, and then sometimes people do stop by, and I occasionally scare them by hanging on the roof of the ceiling and drop down, boo, as it were, and then like what do you call that when you go? It's like Mr. Owl from that Tootsie Roll commercial.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
3. Yes.
That's disturbing.
Yes, and we barely get cable here, so it's all I've seen for the last 20-something years.
Well, that has to suck. You've been down here for 20-something years. They don't allow you to come up, maybe get some air, maybe they hang out.
Oh, I'm allowed to get air and hunt. Like, this is my domain. It's just, I let them pass.
Okay. So already we've gotten information that they're feeding bodies to the lizard once a week. That can't be kosher.
I mean, he should at least get, like, if you're talking like economics, he at least should get like 3 bodies. You know, they're technically using his land and his services. Kind of seems like they're really screwing him over, especially since they're taking the heart out, which would be kind of like an essential part of like a diet, and giving them poor, giving them a poor service.
Do you want to offer your like legal services to up his deal? Do we have legal? Tomra.
Here's Tomro. I don't know. Did my family have like bodies that they just get rid of? I really don't delve into all of that.
Okay. What was the lizard's name again?
Belial?
Oh, right.
Belial.
Belial. Oh. Okay.
You can just call me Lyle if that.
Oh, we're already on to nicknames. Okay, Lyle. First of all, my friend also says hi, and she brings you these, and I pull out one of the masks. I didn't have the chance to use it at the end of our meeting, and so I have it in my pocket, and I pull that out, and I say, your face is obviously very well moisturized, but this will help your pores be extra beautiful.
It licks up the face mask and eats it.
Yeah, I mean, it can work from the inside too.
Already 20 years younger.
It's gorgeous.
It's like a blood chip.
Yeah. Okay. Belial, do you have any evidence that Leo has anything against us? Do you know who we are?
My meal for tonight?
What information? Oh, how many liminal spaces do you protect?
Oh, well, I don't protect them. I sort of go from place to place, but at least 7.
Oh, that's a lot. So you've got the mall, the hotel, the amusement park. That's 3.
Mhm.
What are the other 4?
Oh, there's an outhouse,
Oh,
like
wow.
a porta-john.
Okay.
Oh.
There's also, I would say, it's like an abandoned house.
Okay.
A movie theater. And this one place with these giant, well, not giant, they're kind of relatively small to me, but these small towers that I crawl between. And they're very hot.
Hot towers.
They're black and they have lights.
How many of the towers? How many towers are there?
At least 32.
Is that like an electrical plant or something?
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
There's a server room.
Server room? Oh, yeah, black towers, yeah.
Okay. And do you know of any of the towns these last 4 reside in? Or just what it
I
is?
mean, I just come out to get food.
Yeah.
I don't ask questions.
But Belial, when it comes to the porta potty, are you climbing out that porta potty?
Get people.
Yes? What? I mean, I'm not climbing out of the door. I'm climbing out of the small hole
Yeah.
from beneath.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go right up there. And they're so surprised.
Yep.
Yep. That checks out.
Oh my god.
Cutting in trigger warning for lizards coming out of the porta john.
Oh, toilet.
Toilets.
All
I
right.
will
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Do you have any other hobbies other than eating people?
Survival is eating people. Do you do other things than just eat meat and sleep?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. We have like facials and we do our nails and we look at art. Have you ever seen a sunrise?
That sounds very boring.
You ever play a video game? He just holds up his cell phone.
And it's going to pick your cell phone up
Ooh.
with the claws,
It's fine. It's Android.
and it tries to like poke the buttons. Can you roll me a stamina roll for your cell phone of a single die?
Let's get it hooked on video games.
Yep, that'll do it.
No,
That won't do it.
it won't do it.
Just the single die? No.
We do have 5 momentum.
On
Oh yeah.
If we want to use it on this cell phone.
Yes. I earned those.
Success. We got a success on this.
You could spend. Oh, you have a success on a single die roll. Awesome. It is. It is going to be playing. It gets the New York Times crossword puzzle on the phone somehow. It says, "It is. It has a way with words. This is insane."
Okay. Should we? I think we've got enough information. We got the 4 other liminal spaces. Should we back away? Do you need that phone?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who is this guy Ryan? Why does he keep texting?
Oh, Dan like cycles back to like he has not actually been home. Really, it's been like texting and messaging and been doing everything else, and just hasn't really confronted the issue of what happened 2 episodes ago, and just go like, all right.
He's
So,
asking for a picture of my app. He takes the phone and points it to his green scaly underbelly. Yes.
Wait, he might think that was a less serious boyfriend. He might actually just like that as a joke. You know what? Never mind. I think you're in the clear.
He's asking for abs. Charlotte looks at Miles like with the eyes. Let's get a picture of all of our abs together. Let's take a selfie with
Perfect. Yeah. No. He
she walks next to Belial and is like showing off her abs. It's like,
he does the same thing.
They take a landscape photo of.
And we take abs selfie with
abs selfie only. And there's a woman's abs, a man's abs, who's clearly Nokrem, and the lizard's abs. And the response from Ryan is like, "Is this Photoshop? Is this AI?"
Just can I see that for just
Yeah.
Get the phone back and just text like, yeah, new Snapchat feature filter send.
Okay. Cut to Ryan being like, "I'm not finding that filter." And then but yeah, you get a K back. And the lizard, Belial, takes the phone back. "I need to find a 4-letter word for wireless."
Wi-Fi?
Ooh. Yes, that's good.
So we're friends now? We introduced you to the...
Wait, what?
Took a selfie?
Oh, I'm supposed to be eating you. Thank you for reminding me. He puts the cell phone down and begins to start clawing towards you.
All right, let's I throw the mice. I just throw the mice in his mouth as we back away.
Okay, dexterity or might plus range combat.
Oh god. Okay.
I am going to psychic barrage this.
Can I roll dexterity instead of might?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice. You managed to get a few mice into the mouth, and he's and just like at one point you just throw an entire bucket of mice or something, not bucket, but like with the equivalent of like a terrarium of mice at him, and he just like swallows it whole as you back out and you're out through the mirror.
Yes. All right. Success.
He is also getting hit with that psychic barrage. That too is technically on cursed die. It's like takes out like paper talismans and cards and just go like, you guys always want to make friends with folks. Just no means no eating. Still backing away and out the mirror.
Okay. As you guys head out of the amusement park, Nokrem, what vehicle do you ride to the amusement park to meet up with everyone?
We said what my car was. I forgot. Some sort of SUV so I could carry my like massage table and yeah, just some big, probably obnoxiously big car.
Okay, so SUV comes barreling down the way as you guys exit out the amusement park.
So then I won't even like park. I'll kind of just like slow down to 2 miles an hour and then open the door and jump out running as it just kind of like coasts. I'll be like, friend?
It was not a friend.
Not a friend. Oh.
But it liked word searches.
So a potential friend.
And it gave us 4 other liminal spaces.
4.
Success.
Interesting.
Also, they.
Oh, yes.
Pronouns correct. They stole my cell phone and started getting addicted to like word search. But still was going to eat us anyways, and which was very rude because like we didn't get into like the whole parlay thing. You know how like we're supposed to parlay? They didn't actually parlay, and that was kind of disappointing.
So should we hunt him down? But hunt him down?
They seem to just be like being paid in bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's their only drive. They don't seem evil. They just seem like, I get paid in bodies. I'm just gonna do these rounds.
Okay, that's fair.
Also, I gotta pick up a new cell phone from home.
Miles, I get the feeling that you need to go home. Like,
Oh, no, not back to the apartment because that's a conversation we haven't had in a while. Wait, then that would also mean I have to go back to Money, Mo, Cats Attack. My mom doesn't have a cell phone. You know what? We'll come back to that. That is a tomorrow problem. Today's problem is we got information and we found out that reptilian creatures inside, or rather outside in domains aren't actually friends. They just want to eat everything and maybe do word searches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That seems like a broad generalization of lizards.
But they aren't a lizard, though. I don't think. They didn't say they were a lizard.
Oh, they said they didn't speak lizard. But not all lizards have to know how to speak lizard.
That's true.
That's fair.
Okay. And we got this sick-ass picture.
That's glorious.
We'll put down that.
In awe of all the abs. Just like, oh wow, this is great.
I know.
Ryan knows Miles Belial's and Charlotte's abs. What am I doing with my life?
You are telling the greatest story ever told. That's what's happening.
All
Okay.
right, get
So we
this.
ha-
There's a
Mhm.
liminal space in a porta-john. There's a liminal space in an abandoned house, as well as a movie theater and a server room. And I have it all on camera.
Mhm.
So we now have at least evidence, a recorded statement of all their liminal spaces, which is concerning because they have 8 of them or
So
7.
so either they have 7 of which they control, or they have access to 4 that do not belong to them.
Yeah. So we could investigate those to see what the situation is. Or we could go to our third gather information, which is the guest list.
To do the guest list, we have to talk to your sister, Miles, which you're not super enthused about.
For the good of the team, we can go back to the family house because most likely she's going to be there.
Is your grandma going to be there too?
She is, because it's not bingo night. We can go.
All right. See, this is why we're trying to get rid of the sorcerer slayer thing. We can't walk into a sorcerer house with like, hey, look at my site.
Mm-hmm.
We're friends.
You just hear him groan, sitting in the back.
At least like Nokrem's here, and then I won't have to convince anyone of anything anyway. That was hard for me.
Maybe put some dots into that.
Yeah.
In general, we've been like buddy, and so like we haven't had to do that. This is the first time we've like split.
Yeah.
Don't you know? Don't ever split the party.
It was important though.
Yeah.
And we got through it.
Got through it. We know not friend.
Mm-hmm.
Although
Not
Nokrem
friend.
probably go through more than one body a week. Granted, it'll be a little dry because of her whole, blood bathing thing, but like, so that's a potential option. Sweeten the deal. But that's for later. Let's go to the house. Let's meet Grandma. And also your sister. Find this guest list.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then what are we doing with the guest list?
The guest list, I believe, was well, Miles, you said it earlier. Go ahead.
And it just straightens back up. Well, technically, we are trying to destroy his connections to different contexts. So if he just threw this party, dragged them along as potential kind of politicking, and then they find out that he's screwing them over, especially with a bunch of liminal spaces, I think they won't be a little too happy with
Wait.
it. Probably be more malleable to turn against him.
Are we destroying his contacts, or are we looking for evidence that he wants to kill us?
Well, we're using his context against him. Loose lips sink ships, and more
Okay.
people be willing to speak out against someone who's actively screwing them over.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
I
go
think
to the house.
do that all the time.
And let's talk to the peeps.
He just goes back to groaning in the back.
Okay. So you're trying to go find Miles' sister. Trying to get back to my notes about her. It's not. Apologies.
No worries.
What is your sister's name again?
Yeah.
The fact
Why
is-
are my notes so detailed and stuff like, oh, this little creature is what we're fighting, but like as far as the NPCs go, yeah, it's just Miles' sister.
I will have to go back and check. It's in the other notes and not on this computer. Good God. She is, he's just going to go like, we're just going to call her Amber for today because if I say her real name, she is probably going to find a new way to curse us. So we're
Fair.
just going to
I
use...
I feel like I thought it was like Lyra or something, but then I'm like,
It's something like that.
I keep mixing it up with Tamara.
Going to say like, listen, just use her celebrity name. Just call her Amber. That's the celebrity name that might make her more malleable.
Fair.
Alicia.
Alicia, there it is.
There it is.
Found it. God damn it. So you're going to talk to Alicia about this.
Yep, and she's the worst.
She is the worst.
Yep,
Sorry.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. So you're going to go to her at the house. Is it her penthouse? Is it a family house? Where are you going?
It is a family house. It is, best way to describe it is not a Boston McMansion. It's like an old money house. It's honestly, it's only 2 floors, but like it's very wide. It has.
It's a colonial.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very old money. You can tell, like, yep, so many people were exploited to make this house.
Yeah.
It has an opposite vibe of Miles. Like, Miles is more personable, more like friendly, and this says like, oh, this is a sorcerer's domain and house, and oh no, we're not going to like a nice, comfortable space. This is people who will stare at you and will not respond to you if you ask them questions.
Mm. You go over to the house, and she is sitting in the parlor reading a book on her cell phone. Even though there are books all over on the shelves and stuff like that, she is on her cell phone reading like some trashy novel or something.
He's just gonna, hey there, big sis. How are you?
Hello, Miles. Are you busy getting your? Have you found out if Leo is killing you yet, or?
That he's trying to murder us in multiple interesting ways. Listen, apparently there's a guest list that we're trying to get our hands on that might make people a little bit more accountable to our cause. And also, we found more liminal spaces that we are owning that they may illegally or legally, questionably acquired. And you know how this family loves taking over and acquiring some of those stuff. So if you help me with this, not only do you get a boost in your reputation, but also Dad might decide to put our older brother or older cousin on the detail that you're currently on, and you get to go back on vacation in Paris.
I'm already dealing with the council here for you. What do I get in return?
Our older brother or cousin taking over your council duties.
You take over my council.
It's a good idea.
I would, but Dad said something. You have this other responsibility, and you need to take care of it soon. Your sister can handle this, and also, if she comes in my office and asks me, after you've seen here, I will incinerate the both of you. So yeah, he was kind of very firm about setting us both on fire if we get him involved in this.
Mm-hmm. I am... You know, it would be very interesting to see you flounder on getting this guest list and trying to get me to give it to you, and you realizing that you gave up a bunch of shit to me for something I don't have, and it would have been hilarious. I don't have the guest list.
Damn.
I know a few people who were at the party, and that's it.
Anybody important? Because you only talk to important people.
I need something from you.
It takes his key card from work. Okay. I'm handing you this. You can have access to some of the archival stuff in there and some of the more powerful stuff we've been researching.
Awesome. The Sphinx were there, the Spawn of Vodnik were there, and I think one of the Chimera were also invited. I didn't go. I was at a party where I was supposed to be the center of attention.
You were the center of attention.
She gives you a death glare. Really? You know what I mean, Miles. Or should I call you Millions?
I hate you so much.
Mm.
So much.
I swear. His family, his mother, his birth mother, gave him the name Millions.
Millions.
I don't have proof, but that's what I think Miles is short for. Millions.
Yeah. I heard that joke so many times. Yeah.
They could have called you Billions, and your name would have been Biles.
That is so. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for that, Alicia.
See, you can hurt someone without stabbing them in the back.
That is so nice. You are the third most fashionable sister that I know, but you're number one in my heart. You're just gonna grab the other two and just back out and close the doors.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You've got a lead. Spawn of Vodnik, Chimera, and a Sphinx.
Yep.
Do any of those names ring a bell?
Those are family names for two Primal families and one Outcast family.
Gotcha. Okay, we got the names. I'm gonna go upstairs, grab a cell phone. If you want to see Granny, she's going to be probably tea room. Most likely, she's in the tea room.
Granny Auntie, I'm already going.
You guys have fun. I'm gonna go grab a thing, and then I'll be right down.
Okay.
Just see him go upstairs.
Charlotte, roll me a culture plus intellect.
You got this.
No, you don't. It was a good try.
It was.
Would you like to spend some momentum on that? You have 3 left.
This doesn't seem that important.
Okay. That is perfectly valid. Just be aware. It is something I had said. Anyway,
Well, how much? How much momentum?
2.
2?
Yeah, because you got a failure. You need 2 to make a success.
Oh. How much do we have?
3.
3. What do you think, Chaz?
I'm multi-fine either way. Like, we're failing enough rolls, so if you want to use it, we'll get more momentum soon. But if you are just like,
Yeah,
nah,
that's true. We do fit. Like, if I don't get this one, we'll get another momentum.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Let's give us 4 momentum.
bump it up to 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So, after this, where are you headed?
Oh.
Brain.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Goes up to like a room, family room almost, but it's partially a bedroom with a few books. You just watch him grab like a few things, like a cell phone, like an extra thing of clothes. He switched out of like the crocodile Dundee outfit for something a little bit more big pants and a small shirt, Gen Z uniform. It's just putting stuff away. Looks around, grabs a few books and some extra clothes, and just like, all right, you don't have to come back here. You just have to do one job with your friends, and then you don't have to look back. And as long as you can avoid everyone else, you'll be fine. All right, glasses on. Don't look anyone in the eye. Keep looking at the floor. You will be fine. And just walks out the room and just quietly hurries down downstairs and tries to meet up with the other 2.
Find the other 2 standing in the lobby in front of the in front of the foyer, in front of a painting.
Nokrem is not standing anywhere. Nokrem is going straight into the tea room, possibly breaking all sorts of like customs and traditions.
Yeah. It is a very empty house for the moment.
No granny? Okay, I'll go back to the lobby then.
Foyer.
Oh.
And Miles is down in his was it Gen Z attire?
Yeah, the big, almost, can't even really call them bell-bottom pants, but it's more, everyone has watched JJK. It's kind of like that sort of look to it.
Junko jeans, right?
Yeah, kind of. And it's like, oh, you guys are back through here. Hello?
No granny, so.
Huh. Usually she'd just be around here somewhere. Huh. Oh, well, I guess she might be out then. Oh, wait, you can still leave a mask, though. You can probably, and he just points over to like a silver tray.
Oh, like leave a mask for her?
Yeah.
I got to make one special for her. I got to meet her first, like get her like energy, and then we'll make a specific one for her. Yeah.
Just gonna knock on the whip post. Okay, I don't know if you're here, but Granny, I'm gonna be out. Don't tell Dad I was here. Lisa might, but like you can probably lie for me. Hopefully, thanks. Love you. Knocks on it again, and then heads for the door.
As you guys leave, you walk out the door, leaving behind the storm on the Sea of Galilee, as you head to the car and you head off.
Ooh.
Someone's looking that up right now.
a pretty piece.
It is very pretty. Something to steal for, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so after heading into the car, where are you all headed?
I mean, we have the 3 families. What is our plan with them? Because it was the Sphinx, the Vodnik something, and Chimera.
Yep. So with those, we could see if any of them have the guest list, or if they could name more people, and we could recreate the guest list in that way.
And also, we can just tell some of the main ones, like, hey, by the way, you were kind of being screwed over with liminalities, and he used you as a celebratory tool to do so.
That painting was stolen from the gardener.
I was wondering how long it would take you. That's what you would have found had you passed the skill check.
Dang it. I should have, knowing that was, my long-term goal, I should have actually, looked at the paintings that were missing that I'm looking for. I find it hard to believe that I would see it and not recognize it, but okay.
Out of the, it's one of those things where you just weren't looking, you weren't looking in the right direction. You were, focusing on Miles and then chatting with Nokrem, and it was your back was just towards it the entire time.
So close. Okay.
Maybe later if they haven't sold it by the time you get back.
Yeah.
Just keep it in mind whenever I ask a culture intellect roll.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize we were standing in front of a painting.
I didn't mention it until the very end when you were walking away because I didn't want to give the game away.
Right.
Okay, that's it. All right. Well, I'm sorry. I totally interrupted what was happening.
So you got the 3 families to look in.
Yeah. Right. So we could recreate guest list on our own by going from these names, them naming more names, going to those names, until we have a solid guest list, and also tell get a sense of where they're at, if it would be beneficial to tell them about, give them more information. This is a very we gotta be able to read people well kind of mission.
Either way, it would still be somewhat of a trap for him, though, because, I mean, well, we know he's kind of a prideful bastard who really loves his image to the point where he is celebrating the possible death of his rivals. That is not something a normal Hinge person does.
And as we meet all of his guests, they'll see that his rivals aren't dead, so it will kind of make them look bad. All right, let's do this. Who knows the spawn of Vodnik family?
You can roll a culture plus intellect check on that to identify who you know in the spot of Vodnik that would likely to be invited to the party. I would say it is a difficulty of 3.
I do not know. Someone else roll.
I got nothing.
Oh no.
All right, Nokrem, let's see if you got anything. I don't think you do. That's my bad for doubting you. Oh, difficulty of 3. Nope, I did not doubt you. That is was it wicked failure or something? Disastrous failure.
Disastrous failure. Would you like to spend 2 momentum to... It still will be a disastrous failure, but it would be a success, technically.
Yeah.
If you'd like to, you don't want to spend it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got 2 other families.
Okay.
Both in
Spawn
the
of
Primal, so.
you start racking your brain for the spawn of Vodnik, and it's like you remember their name. You remember the name Celia, but you don't remember anything else really. Like you don't remember what she looked like. You think there was a night involving like Nokrem and her going on a bender together.
There was this person named Celia with an S or maybe an X, and they're somewhere between 4 feet and 8 feet tall, I think. And then like don't you remember like 2 years ago when I was like, I met this person and we either went on a bender and or stayed up all night reading? Right? You remember, right, Charlotte? Come on, like see Celia with an X. Like,
Oh, I believe I was out of town when you had that.
oh shit, yeah, you were here. That's why I went to find Celia.
That's how you got the cat out of me. And
Right.
the one I pull out this large cardboard cutout, and it's Charlotte like. Yeah, I remember I gifted that to you before my trip, so you wouldn't miss me.
Right, so it would be lonely. And then I've met Celia, who, remember, I think was kind of boring. Or maybe they were super fun. I honestly don't know. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, you probably shouldn't be listening to me. This is actually just incredibly unhelpful.
Okay, let's try the Chimera family. Anyone know of them?
Do we want to do another roll for this?
Sure. One roll for each family.
One roll for each family.
Roll.
Also a wicked or a disastrous failure if it is 3. Oh,
I know them.
you are like best.
She knows them well.
You know,
That's
I got 6 successes.
you know this person quite well. You know a person who would have definitely been invited to the party. There is a
What if it's my ex?
what would your ex's name be?
Jonathan.
Fucking Jonathan.
Okay, so your ex is a Dr. Jonathan Coulter.
Okay.
He is a chimera who is basic, not like he's influential, and he's kind of like he's a plastic surgeon,
Okay.
and part of the thing with chimera is they have a physical deformity usually that gives them away, and his physical deformity is he's just too asymmetrical.
Okay.
Like he looks like someone who has had like a lot of plastic surgery, and you know for a fact he does.
Okay. Okay. I know someone from the Chimera family.
Nice.
Dr. Jonathan Coulter.
That prick.
There's no hard feelings. You know, we were both young.
No hard
And-
feelings for you.
Yes, he broke up with me online because he didn't
oh.
have the guts to do it in person. But again, we were young. I don't blame him. That's fine.
Okay.
Like how long ago are we talking? Like is it like a recent thing or like 10 years, 2 decades?
Like 2 decades ago.
Oh.
It was young love. We were in our 20s. We were kids, basically.
let's go visit the good doc. See
Yeah.
how he's doing.
It might be a little weird because it's been a couple decades, but I think it's been long enough that, we don't hold anything against each other, and we're adults. We're totally different people now. That should be fine.
Yeah. So
Okay, I don't have his number anymore, so I guess I know where he works. I can stalk him on Facebook.
Right, we can just go to the office and be like, I'm here to meet the doctor because I want to make my eyes a different color. You do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So dropping by his office, he is situated in Mass General, or actually he'd be situated in a private practice outside of the city a little bit, and going towards his office, like up the elevator and things. Very ritzy, very like upper class people who are here, ready to get whatever plastic surgery needs they have, whether it be a facelift or anything else of that sort. The office assistant says, "Oh, the doctor's currently at lunch now. Can I leave a message for him?"
Oh, where does he have his lunch? I'll buy his lunch. I'd be
Oh,
happy to buy-
he's in his office eating lunch right.
Oh, okay. Oh,
tell them to look at tell them like you're trying to rekindle a lost opportunity. You want to talk about like the past? That works for me all the time.
I don't think he wants to date me.
We don't need him to date you though.
What are you referring to then?
You know how people are just like, I want to talk about what ifs and what have you and stuff like that. I mean, he's at that age.
Can I use my allure?
Oh, thank God.
To just like overwhelm this poor person to be like, we just want in.
Go for it.
Oh, thank God, not going to be here. I don't know how to do this whole social thing.
Presence plus persuasion or manipulation.
That's just Nokrem for a vampire is actually pretty shitty at manipulation, which I find hilarious. And allure, I guess, reduces her social defense by 1, so that's 5 hits.
Oh yeah. She is like putty in your hair. Anything you say, you go right in. He'll be fine. I won't lose my job.
Of course you won't. And
You
I'll
won't.
be right back.
And she slips you her phone number.
Good. I was going to ask that because if she does lose her job, I might have to employ her at Nokrem's spot.
Jonathan is behind his desk eating a chicken and mayonnaise sandwich with potato on the side and a vanilla yogurt next to it, and he is currently drinking a glass of milk, and he is about to eat like the second bite of the sandwich, and he says, "Charlotte, this is unorthodox."
Wow, it's been like 20 years and that's what you say to me? Jonathan.
You come barging in here. You come, and he's trying to do it. I'm trying to do it as flat and monotone as possible. He said, "You come charging in here. You surprise me. You shock me to no end. And what is going on?"
Oh, Jonathan, I was hoping you could help me actually, for old time's sake. Remember that time we made out in the tea?
Of course. How could I forget? It brings tears to my eyes every time I think of it. And his face is just completely stone cold, and a single teardrop is like rolling down the chin.
Oh my god! What is happening?
See, I told you.
Yeah, I guess you were right. I was not expecting this. I'm so sorry, Jonathan. I had no clue you felt this way.
I had medical. I had my residency to think about. I couldn't be distracted by flights of fancy.
Of course. But I heard you were distracted by a certain party last week.
Ooh.
His eyes would narrow if his eyes worked that way. He says, "Oh, you're here because of business.
Yeah.
So you don't want me back." Another tear comes down the side of his face.
Miles is eating a bag of chips to this. Like, so I am not the worst at this, and I.
No, Jonathan, I'm so sorry. I lean more towards women.
He says, I know I broke up with you, but that doesn't mean that you should have given up men completely. As another tear comes down the other side of his face.
Oh god, I'll hand him a tissue.
Says, thank you. I don't know what's coming over me. Nope, he has no plastic surgery whatsoever.
Yeah. Oh god.
Charlotte.
I think Charlotte turns to Nokrem. Yeah, she needs the encouragement. And then she turns to Miles and she goes like, I think I understand you a little better. Okay. I got this.
You got this.
So, yes, business. Let me get straight to the point. I don't want to upset you more than I have already. Yes, the party. Can you tell me who else attended? Do you have a guest list?
I only interacted with a handful of people. Most were heir family members.
Mm-hmm.
The people who did arrive with their entourages were me and Celia Vandernick and Danny Jules from the Sphinx family.
Oh, great.
Celia seemed very happy to have heard from Leo that someone she had a liaison with had perished.
Yes, so at this party they were celebrating the death of these people. Did they mention who to you?
Well, I had thought that I didn't think it was true that you had passed away. I always held it in my heart that you would always survive and be a survivor. But they mentioned you, and they mentioned someone by the name of Nokrem.
So they did announce it during their party that we had died. Did they mention how by any chance?
They said a horrible accident in one of their facilities, but that was all they were willing to share.
Okay. And when you had your personal conversations with the Ayers family, so them trying to murder us did not come up in that conversation.
No, it seemed to be a party for you being no longer a threat to their family ventures, specifically to Leo's family ventures, and that it was just happenstance that it had happened that day. But of course, your party had been announced prior, so they had basically tried to dial back the rhetoric a little bit.
Okay. Well, Charlotte turns to Miles and Nokrem. I think we have everything we need. I think we can go now.
I have something to say before we go. I just want to walk up to him and be like, Doctor, you're a very intelligent man. I want to congratulate you for all your success. Not that intelligent because you broke up with Charlotte here, but, overall, you're pretty good. And I just want to go. Because, he made some good points, but also, Charlotte's my girl, and I just got to get that out there.
2 streams of, perfect teardrops go down the side of his cheeks.
I'm not a black heart, but I feel if I was, that would just be some delicious emotions right now.
He says, "Leave now, I am beside myself." As he sits back down in his chair, looking dead straight at the door.
And then I want to give my new friend my business card and just say, call me if you're ever bored.
I hope you find someone, Jonathan, who loves you for you. Happy.
He turns. He does the swivel away.
That's fair. Yeah, let's go. Let's just.
He's just gonna drop like a card before we even okay, that's my aunt. She's like a celebrity matchmaker. Like she'll find someone for you. There's always gonna be love out there. Don't lose hope. No more depression meals. Bye. Closes the door.
Awesome. And with that, we're at time at the moment.
All right, we got so much intel in this. Look how filled my screen is. Yeah.
I wrote down that Miles's aunt is a celebratory math maker instead of celebrity matchmaker.
I kind of want to meet the celebratory math maker. Like, how much math do you make? Do you make the calculuses? Do you make the...
God. Anyway, thank you all for joining us for tonight. We will do it counterclockwise this time. Charlotte, sign off, please.
All right, I'm Charlotte. You can find me on Discord and Instagram at Words and Witchcraft. That's WARDS. And I'm also in some of Corbin's YouTube recordings.
Awesome. Now, Krow.
Hello, hi. I'm Krow. I just finished playing Miles. You can find me on Blue Sky as Corvus, Korvis. That's Corvus with a K. You can also find me on every other Thursdays at 8 p.m. playing The World Below, which is a cool game. If you're looking for something that is a little bit different in fantasy than the usual D&D token stuff, it's really cool.
Yeah, I love that. And going to Chaz.
Hi, I am Chaz, who just got finished playing Nokrem, and you can find me all over the interwebs at Nokrem Plays.
And I am the Awkward GM Corbin, and you can find me at the Awkward GM Corbin on YouTube and at Startplaying. I have put links down for me and Nokrem for Start Playing if you want to join our sessions for any reason. I am currently running Curseborne at the moment. Thank you all for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful time, and we'll raid into some of our channel friends. Okay, now switching over to pre-roll. Bye!
Bye.